Hey, how you going? Today we're going to analyse the bolts that are used to join the components in the Briggs & Stratton lawnmower engine. Firstly, we'll look at the function of the bolt. The function of a bolt is to join two separate components together. The main advantage of this joining process comes from comparably minimal skill and time needed to fasten components. The ability to easily disassemble the joined components, allowing for quick servicing, inspection and replacement, and the fact that the metal does not need to be heated for joining, such as in welding, and therefore retains its structural properties. One of the properties of the bolt is that it is very strong and resistant to fracture. It also has high formability, high ductility, high tensile and yield strength, high thermal conductivity, and resistance to corrosion. The ductility of steel is defined as the capacity of the structure or its member to undergo large inelastic deformation without significant loss of strength. It requires the inclusion of both elastic and plastic designs. When a tensile stress is applied to a steel, the bar will return to its original length until a stress sufficient to cause permanent deformation. When this stress point is reached, the bar's cross-section will decrease, and with further increasing stress, the bar will rupture. A high level of ductility and elasticity in the material allows for compensation in thermal shock, which occurs when a material cools at differing rates, causing cracks within the material. Having a high ductility and elasticity allows resistance to the stresses and strains of the cooling process. Bolts can be produced through both metalworking and machining. The bolts used in the Briggs & Stratton engine were likely produced through metalworking due to two main factors. The volume of production required for such a company would be costly and very time-consuming to machine all bolts required. Also, bolts that are commonly machined are those that require high tensile strength, as well as other properties required to withstand high levels of stress and strain. In the Briggs & Stratton, the bolts are not required to perform strenuous tasks, therefore it can be said that they have been produced through metalworking. A variety of cold forging processes are used to create a bolt. Firstly, a steel rod is rolled and cut into perfectly circular rod with length slightly greater than the final length of the bolt. A series of dies are used to progressively create a circular head, with the final die creating the hexagonal head of the bolt. The chamfer at the bottom of the bolt is created by using a pointer. Lastly, high pressure rollers are used to create the threading on the bolt. As mentioned earlier, these cold forging processes are used due to the high level of production required for bolts.
So you drill your hole, then you insert your pot rivet in there. So